LOSO, in case you didn't know, so aka the spiritual healer. Just looking through some of my notes, and I figured today is a good Sunday, so I'm gonna put a little church in there. Listen to Reverend Ike and some of the things he said. He made some good points. Everybody, has their own perception of God and what may have you. The reason why it's really significant to have a positive outlook on almost everything you do, especially when you use in religious terms, because it directly aligns with everything you're about. Reality of it is, we may say certain things are blessings from God, or certain things where God did to teach us a lesson, but at the day, it's ultimately our decision to choose, meaning that we are the ones who gauge out what our blessings from God are. There's no God that says, hey, this is a blessing I gave you. We are the one who decide that, meaning that we have a choice of what we discern to be good or bad. I say that because one of the things that Reverend Ike was very keen on was telling everybody that God is in them individually. Every man is God. And some people say, well, that means your divinity, and what about Jesus? And the misconception that most people do is that if God is everything in love, then in turn, he is in everything and everybody, which is just that simply laid out. But the truth is, God has no personality but through man and women. But they have no personality, meaning that if you see things to be godly, then that's your perception of God to you, which is your truth and your fact. There's nothing wrong if someone else sees it differently, but just knowing that your perception of God is what you see. So whatever happens to you, if you think it was a curse or bad, you chose that to be that. God didn't send you no letter and say, hey, this is why you got a stub toe today, because you was messing up, But I said all that to say that basically you have to learn to live in a faith that you're connected to something higher than yourself. Living in that faith will put you in place to get whatever you deem to be a blessing, but it still aligns with being the energy you want to attract. I remember back when I was a little younger that most dudes used to call each other God. What's up, God? And, things of that nature. And I never went that far. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that a lot of times when people say those things, do things, Dr. Blair was one who said, if you're going to call yourself God, king, queen, whatever you put on yourself, at some point you have to start acting that part. Again, being the energy you want to attract. If you want to be seen as a person with great substance or great accountability or whatever it is, you have to first learn to be that person. Learn to live in that reality. Learn to walk in that truth. And learn to have faith in yourself. Without you truly believing in yourself, you can't believe in anything else. I mean, that's another reason that Reverend Ike was so good at saying that every man has God in them, because if you're gonna have faith in yourself, which also entails you putting faith in God, because everybody has a defined purpose on this planet. Now, you may not know it. You may go through life and never ever find it. Doesn't mean your life's in vain. Someone else just may learn that they don't want to follow in your footsteps to make those same perceived errors. So I said all that to come back full circle, to live your truth, live in your divinity. If you're going to be higher than whatever vibration is you are now, learn to find the positive in everything. Learn to look for the best in everything, but don't settle for the worst. If you deem it not what you want, to make that decision and change. Make that decision to do something different. Again, this is LOSO, in case you didn't know, so aka the spiritual healer. Just throwing out a little food for thought on this Sunday. Peace.